is the most important lesson I've learned from living in another country? Oh, so many lessons, so many things that I've learned. Gosh, so many if I have to pick one. And I will say that living in another country is different than simply traveling to it. And although you can get a lot of rich experience in the travel, living also invites you and demands that you navigate things like health insurance and your utility bills and traffic in a new country, maybe even learning how, in my case, is certainly learning how to drive a manual transmission in a day. Stories I could tell about that. And all of these other things, especially if you don't speak a language fluently, right? And so, gosh, of the many lessons that I've learned in living in the two countries where I lived. So I lived in Spain for almost a year as an undergrad in college. And then I lived in Brazil for almost 5 years after after undergrad. And the most important lesson is the importance of decentering yourself and listening and learning from other people, the way others do it, the way others speak, the way others move through the world. And I will say that the first powerful realization of this was when I was an undergrad. I was living in Spain and beginning to, I thought I spoke the language, but it took me quite some time to get there. And so reading through, at the time, print newspapers, and realizing that what's front page headlines in the United States and the most important thing and very US centric, of course, might not even be on page 10 of a local newspaper. It just doesn't hit the same way. And that sort of opened my eyes to an exploration of what happens in a world where, growing up in the US, we are so centered in so many things, especially locally. And what a gift to listen, to pay attention, and to understand not only that your own point of view is not the only one, but that if you be quiet for a minute or many minutes and listen to the intelligence, the wisdom, the ideas of many others, how much richer your life can be. How about you? If you've lived in another country, or even if you had a big insight in traveling somewhere, what is it? Let me know here in the comments.